Hello and welcome back to SSP Crack Exams. I'm Anuradha and I am back with some answer keys and solutions for the topic of sentence completion, which came in the form of close composition in your CDS 2 2020 English paper. So both fill in the blanks and close composition came from the main topic of sentence completion in CDS 2 2020 paper. We are going to discuss in this session the questions pertaining to close composition, right? And I'm going to give you the answer keys for that. So let's begin. But first, let me tell you that now, if you are planning to appear for your upcoming CDS exam with full confidence and solid preparation, you can do that very easily by just sitting at your place and logging on to our website sspcrackexams.com, or by just simply downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store. You just need to subscribe to our CDS course and you can get all the full content lectures for all subjects along with PDF study materials, quizzes, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A, practice exercises, mock tests, and much more. So that will be really advantageous for you and that will really help you to give your best in your upcoming CDS exam. So let's begin with the answer keys and solution session for the close composition questions of CDS 2 2020 English paper. We will first read the directions and then we will start solving the questions. Each of the following sentences in this section has a blank space with 4 words or group of words given. Select whichever word or group of words you consider the most appropriate for the blank space and indicate your response on the answer sheet accordingly. So a passage has been given and there are blanks in the passages which you need to fill up by reading the sentences in the passage, and thus you need to complete the passage. So let's begin. The difficult thing about dash the science of habits, the difficult thing about studying the science of habits, or study the science of habits, or studies the science of habits, or are studying. It is the difficult thing about studying the science of habits. Studying here is a gerund, okay? So studying the science of habits, therefore your answer is option A here. Studying the science of habits is that most people, when they hear about this field of research, wanting to know the secret formula, wanted to know the secret formula, wants to know the secret formula, or want to know. It should be option D, want to know, because want will be for the third person plural number they. When they hear about this field of research, want to know the secret formula, right? For quickly changing any habit. If scientists have discovered how dash patterns work, those patterns work, this patterns work, these patterns work, or that patterns work. Because patterns are plural, we have to cross this and that. And we also need to cross those. We need to refer to these for the patterns here. So your answer is option C here. So if scientists have discovered how these patterns work, then it stands to reason that they might have also found, might will be your answer here for this blank, option D, then that they might have also found a recipe for rapid change, right? If only it dash that easy, if it are that easy, were that easy, was that easy, will be that easy. Now here, if only, it is in subjunctive mood, imaginative, right? So it should be if it only were that easy. So in this blank, your answer will be option B, were that easy. It's not dash formulas don't exist. It's not these formulas don't exist. It's not this formulas don't exist. It's not that formulas don't exist. It's not which formulas don't exist. The correct option should be option C. It's not that formulas don't exist. The problem is that there isn't one formula for changing habits, for changed habits, for having changed habits, or for changes for habits. It should be for changing habits. Okay, option A. There are thousands. Individuals and habits are dash different. Now this is again a very tricky options here. Individuals and habits are full different, all different, complete different, most different. Most of you must have chosen option C, complete different. That is not right. Complete different are not grammatically correct, because both complete and different are adjectives. It should be either completely different, okay, not complete different. So option C is not your answer. It should be most different. Most different means dissimilar. and that is what is meant here. Okay, so individuals and habits are most different. So option D is your answer for this blank. Individuals and habits are most different, and so the specifics of diagnosing and changing the patterns in our lives differ from person to person and behavior to behavior. So just as behavior to behavior is singular here, it should be again person to person. Okay, option D, not people, persons, or personnel. Giving up cigarettes is different dash curbing overeating. So giving up cigarettes is different from curbing overeating, not since, to, or into. So option A is your answer for this blank. Is different from curbing overeating, which is different from changing how you communicate with your spouse. It, this, what, which is different from how you prioritize tasks at work. It should be which. Okay, option D. So which is different from changing how you communicate with your spouse, which is again different from how you prioritize tasks at work. Okay, this is how which will be used here. What's more, each person's habits are broken by different cravings, given by different cravings, driven by different cravings, or prescribed by different cravings. It should be driven, because we are getting driven or influenced. Driven means influenced, right? So option C is your answer for this blank. As a result, this book does not contain, not contains, contained, or containing. This book does not contain. Does not is followed by the main verb contain, right? So option A is your answer for the blank. One prescription. Rather, I hope to deliver something else, a framework for understanding how habits work, what habits work, where habits work, whose habits work. No, it should be how, the manner in which the habits work. So option A is your answer for the blank. How habits work and a guide to experimenting with how they might change, would change, will change, must change. Might change is your answer. So option A again is your answer for the blank. Some habits yield easily to analysis and influence. Others are more complex and obstinate. Not quite most better. It is more complex and obstinate. Okay, so option D is your answer for the blank. And require prolonged study. And for others, change is a process, not processing, processed, or processes. It's a process, a single process. So option A is your answer here. Change is a process that never fully concludes, but that does not mean it can't occur. Mean, okay? Option D. It does not mean that it can't occur. Each chapter in this book explains a different aspect of why habits exist and how they function. The framework described in this section, okay, not describing, will describe, or description. The framework described in this section, so option B is your answer for the blank, is an attempt to distill in a very basic way, not any, the, or rather, in a very basic way, because there's only one way here. So option A is your answer. The tactics that researchers have found for diagnosing and shaping habits within our own life. So you saw there were 20 blanks for the close composition in CDS2 2020 English paper. I hope you have got all the answers for the blanks, and I hope that all of you have tried your best to answer all the blanks, fill up the blanks in close composition. So this was all about the questions, the blanks that we have just answered and filled up in this particular session on close composition. I will see you next with some more topics pertaining to CDS2 2020 paper, and I will be giving you the answer keys and explanations for them, right? So please stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams for more such solutions and answer keys. And also don't forget to go through the CDS2 2020 English paper analysis, and not only English, but there are also other subject with paper analysis that the tutors have come up. Please do watch them, and also go through the other paper solutions and answer keys that the tutors have given to you. Till then, stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams and subscribe to our CDS course by downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store right now. Hello everyone, welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I'm Anuradha and I am here to discuss with you the answer keys and solutions for your CDS to 2020 English paper. As I have been discussing answer keys and solutions with you pertaining to each section, that is each topic that the questions have come from in your CDS to 2020 English paper, I will be discussing the questions in this session on the ordering of sentences topic, right? So I'll be taking up each and every question in ordering of sentences and I'm going to explain to you and I'm going to also give you the answer keys for you to check, right? So let's begin, but first let me tell you that if you want to plan for the next CDS exam and for its preparation, you should start from now on, and you can do that by logging onto our website ssbcrackexams.com or by simply downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store. You just need to then subscribe to our CDS course where we have prepared for all aspirants, for all CDS aspirants, all the subjects with their full content lectures, PDF study materials, quizzes, mock tests, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A and much more. So hurry up and download our mobile app and subscribe to our CDS course right now. So let's begin with first of all the directions or the instructions that we are going to follow before we start on with the questions for this topic. So let's read the directions. In this section, each item consists of 6 sentences of a passage. The first and 6 sentences are given in the beginning as S1 and S6. The middle 4 sentences in each have been jumbled up and labeled as P, Q, R and S. You are required to find the proper sequence of the 4 sentences and mark your response accordingly on the answer sheet. Now this is a very time taking and a time consuming section. There are many students who really are afraid of this section because it takes most of their time. They get all messed up and jumbled up because of these para jumbles, obviously. But if you have already gone through my lecture on the content lecture on the ordering of sentences, where I have given you certain tips and tricks to apply while you are solving them, you must have been quite confident while solving this particular section because it is quite easier and very quickly you can solve them by applying the tips that I have taught to you. If you want to know the tips and tricks also, the secret formula, you need to just subscribe to our CDS course and follow my lectures on the same. So let's start with a question and let's see how quickly we can solve them by using the tips and tricks that I have taught to you in my lectures in the CDS course. So let's start. So this is the first question that we have, quite long, right? So let's start reading. So S1 is the first sentence of the passage and S6 is the last sentence of the passage. The middle 4 sentences have been labeled PQRS and they are jumbled up. So we need to concentrate on arranging the middle 4 sentences, that is PQRS. Okay. So let's start by reading the first and the last sentence because this is very important. The country's economy is growing and would continue to grow at a rapid pace in the coming years. In the 6th sentence, it is said the market share of electrical vehicles increases with increasing availability of infrastructure. First, we need to underline the important keywords here. In the first sentence, it is country's economy. And in the last sentence, it is electrical vehicles. So let's read the PQRS lines also and let's underline the keywords. It also provides us an opportunity to grow as manufacturer of electric vehicles. Now what is this it referring to? Now we are going to underline the indicators as well. What are indicators? They are going to tell us or indicate to the previous or the following sentences. According to Niti Aayog, if India reaches an electric vehicle sales penetration, emission and oil savings can be achieved. Again, electrical vehicles are talked of. Given the commitments that India has made on the climate front as a nation and on environmental aspects, it is likely that larger and larger share of automobile sector would be in the form of electric vehicles. So automobile sector is a keyword and I'll tell you why. This presents, now what is this? This presents a great opportunity for the automobile industry as the demand for automobiles would only increase. What is this? This is basically the country's economy. So now you got the first sentence, right, after S1, and that is S. So we have to just find out which option has S at the beginning. It is in option A only. So therefore, your answer will be definitely option A. Okay, and you need to just see how they are matching with one another. So after that is R. Given the commitments that India has made on the climate front as a nation and on environmental aspects, it is likely that larger and larger share of automobile sector, you see, after automobile industry, automobile sector is repeated. So this keyword is repeated, would be in the form of electric vehicles. Right, and after that Niti Ayog is talked about, and after that P, that is it, also provides here. It now is clear. It is basically concentrating on Niti Ayog. So it is all in proper order, right? So therefore your answer is option A. Quickly, है ना? Next one. Central government receipts can broadly be divided into non-debt and debt receipts. This last sentence is, this is also evident from the composition of non-debt receipts. What is also evident? What is this referring to? Let's find out. P is talking about debt receipts. Debt receipts mostly consist of. Q is talking about the non-debt receipts comprise of. R is talking about the outcomes as reflected in the provisional actual figures, which is lower than the budget estimate. What was the budget estimate? It has already been talked about in S, the budget. This is the budget estimate of 2018 to 19. So you know now that R will be following S. SR will be there. But you also know that because the first sentence talks about non-debt and debt receipts, you will also have to talk about non-debt and debt receipts, what they are. And therefore, Q will be there followed by P. So you have to find out a combination with QP and also SR. So let's find out. Not in A, not in B, not in C, but in D there is QP and there is RS. But there is an RS one after the other, right? So what do you do now? Now, the thing is, there is nothing to worry. This is correct. Not SR, it will be RS. Why RS? Look here. In high growth in non-debt receipts, right? There was a high growth in non-debt receipts of the budget 2018-19, and this is evident from the composition of the non-debt receipts. Again, the non-debt receipts have been repeated in the last sentence. Therefore, S will be at the very end of the sentence here. So basically it will be QP RS. That will be your answer. So your answer is option D. You see how you can do this? Very easily you can do that. Simple thing. Next question. Paleontology is the study of the remains of dead organisms over enormous spans of time. So here you need to talk about paleontology, right? And the last sentence is, faunal analysis gives information about the animal people hunted and domesticated, age of animal at death, and the diseases that afflicted them. So let's read the middle four sentences. Bones provide a great information. The distribution of faunal remains, that is animal bones at a site, can indicate. So you see bones are repeated twice here. Within this discipline, what discipline? Discipline of paleontology. Therefore, R will be at the very basic, very start of the sentence after S1. So let's find out where R is the basic one. Here it is option C. So therefore, your answer is option C here. Like this, you need to find it out very quickly, right? We will go on to the next question. Hormones have several functions in the body. So it's talking about hormones and several functions in the body. The two hormones together, which two hormones? Regulate the glucose level in the blood. So let's find out. They help to maintain the balance of biological activities in the body. What are they? Insulin is released in response to the rapid rise in blood glucose level. So insulin is one hormone. On the other hand, hormone glucagon tends to increase the glucose level in the body. Okay? So glucagon is another. The role of insulin in keeping the blood glucose level within the narrow limit is an example of this function. What function? The several functions that the hormones play in the body. Okay, so obviously S will be at the very beginning of the sentence, and that is SRQP. So here you got it. Your answer is option C. See how quickly we are solving ordering of sentences questions, right? Moving on to the next question that we have. All living things affect the living and non-living things around them. This is interdependability. What interdependability? This interdependability needs to be understood when we humans consume much more than required and abuse nature. So let's start reading now. This can also affect the population of fox. If foxes depend on rabbits for food, what can affect? For example, earthworms make burrows and worm casts. So there's an example given for earthworms. This act of earthworms. So now you are sure that Q will be followed by R. Q will be followed by R, right? And here we have only two options with QR, one after the other. So we need to eliminate A and B here and concentrate on these two. Okay. Rabbits' fleas carry the virus which causes myxomatosis, so they can affect the size of the rabbit population. This can affect the population of foxes also, if foxes depend on rabbits for food. So now we are sure that S will be there, which will be preceded by P. So SPQR, you need to find it out, and here you are with option C, QRSP. So QR is there together, SP is also there together. So your answer here is option C. Easy, you see. Next one. The ecosystem of water is complex and many environmental factors are intricately linked. The trees slowly transfer rainwater into the subsoil, and this is critical for sustaining water for months after the rains. So the trees. Now we need to read. Thick forests make for excellent catchments. The problems we see are because we have undermined these links over decades. So these links are related to the S1. So now you know that Q will be at the beginning of the passage, right? After the first sentence. So there is only one sequence with it, that is QRSP. So this is your answer, which is option A. Okay. Now to the next question. Politics is exciting because people disagree. And the last sentence is, it is not solitary people who make politics and a good society, it is the people together which make good politics and society. So let's start reading and let's find out the indicators. For Aristotle, politics is an attempt to create a good society because politics is above all a social activity. Okay, there is also a talk of good society here, right? That we read in the last sentence. They also disagree. So therefore there is also a condition of disagreement before this sentence. Let's find out. See, they disagree about. So here disagree and also disagree. So Q will come after R. This is final. But disagree comes from S1, which also talks about being disagreeing, right? So R will be there at the very beginning of the sequence. But there is two options with R at the beginning. Which one do you think is the one? So we have to then eliminate option B and C and concentrate on A and D. They disagree about how they should live. Who should get what? How should power and other resource be distributed? So this is how they should live, and this is a disagreement which is going on. So R will be obviously followed by S. Again you see RS is there in both of these. Okay, now is it QP or PQ? That we have to decide. So obviously after RS it will be Q because it is also talking about disagreeing, right? So it should be RSQ, and RSQ is there in option A. So therefore you need to eliminate option D and write option A as your answer. You see how easily by using certain connective links and our logical ability we are deducing what shall be our answer and we are marking the correct answer. Like that you need to solve the questions from ordering of sentences. Quickly moving on to the next one. Regular exercise makes many of the organ systems become more efficient. Okay, and S6 is different activities require different levels of fitness. Let's read the PQRS here. It can improve your strength, make your body more flexible and less likely to suffer from sprain. What is it here? Find out. It can also improve. See, it can improve, it can also improve. The indicator is also, and then what is it here again? Your endurance. It also uses up. Now here it is talking about also but using up energy and helps to prevent large amounts of fat building up in the body, right? Exercise can increase your fitness in three ways. What are these three ways? These three ways are here described in P. Improving your strength, making your body more flexible and less likely to suffer from sprain. So S will be followed by P. That we know. S is followed by P, and there is two options with SP one after the other. One is option A and B, and we need to eliminate then C and D. Now we have to find out, is it QRSP or RSPQ? Very easily we can do that. It should actually be beginning with R. Okay, it will not be beginning with Q because it can also improve, will come after P because talking about improvement, the first improvement has been talked of in P, and then the second improvement also improve is talked about in Q. So R will be at the beginning of the sequence here. So therefore option B will be your answer, because it also uses up energies talking about regular exercise that makes the organ systems more efficient. Okay, so therefore your answer here is option B. Easy. Let's move to the next one. On increasing the temperature of solids, the kinetic energy of the particles increases. Okay, so kinetic energy of the particles are talked about. The temperature at which a solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called its melting point. A stage is reached when the solid melts and is converted to a liquid. So this is where the process is being talked about, and then melting point is described. So P will be there at the end of the sentence, at the very end of the sentence, right? And it is there in both A and B, not in C or D. So we can cross C and D and we can concentrate on A and B. So this is final, that P will be there at the very end of the sequence. Let's find out the others. And if you look into the options, Q is there in both the options. So obviously Q will be there at the very beginning of it. So this you have got from the options itself. Due to the increase in kinetic energy, the particles start vibrating with greater speed. This is the beginning. Let's find out what shall be in the middle. Now, the energy supplied by heat overcomes the forces of attraction between the particles. Because of forces of attraction, the particles are there together. But what happens when the energy is supplied by the heat? The forces of attraction are wiped out and the particles leave their fixed position and start moving more freely. So only after S, R happens. So S and R will be there one after the other. So it should be QSRP, which is there in option A. Therefore answer is your option A only. Clear? Next one. Things are often not what they seem. Okay. Sentence 6 is, this happened without you even knowing it. What happened? So imagine the changes that occur to this earth and humanity. Okay, let's find out. But you are really not, because the Milky Way galaxy of which you are a part of is moving through space at 2.1 million km an hour. So in roughly 20 seconds that it would have taken to you to read this paragraph, you have already moved thousands of kilometers. So here kilometer is being talked about. And that is without taking into account the effects of Earth's rotation on its own axis, its orbiting around the sun, sun's journey around the Milky Way. Okay, Milky Way is talked about here. As you read this sentence, which sentence? This one. Sentence 1. Perhaps sitting in a comfortable chair in your study, you would probably consider yourself at rest. This is what the sentence 1 is describing. Things are often not what they seem. It seems like you are resting, but you are not. But you are really not. So here but is coming handy, because we think that we are at rest, but we are not, because the Milky Way is a part of the galaxy which is moving at 2.1 million km an hour. So you see S and P will be there at the very beginning of the sequence, which is there only in option D. So therefore your answer is option D. Okay. Quickly, we have solved all the questions from the ordering of sentences topic for your CDS 2 2020 English paper. So you see, by applying certain tricks, certain logical abilities, certain indicators, by pointing out those indicators, we have so fast solved all the questions which have jumbled up your minds, right? So if you want to know how these tricks work, you need to subscribe to our CDS course and check out my lectures on ordering of sentences. Once you have done that, this will be a total cakewalk for you. So hurry up and download our mobile app right now and subscribe to our CDS course. Also, do not forget to go through the CDS 2 2020 English paper analysis to understand the question pattern, the number of questions which came, and the difficulty level of the paper. Do also visit the other lectures of the other papers that the tutors have prepared for your better understanding. Also, I will be coming up with more of the questions and the topics of the CDS 2 2020 English paper, where I will be solving the answer keys and explanations for you. There are also the other papers which the tutors have come up with their explanations and solutions. So stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams for such a helpful videos and helpful lectures. Till then, I will see you next in my next session with something more interesting for your learning and something that is exam specific to you. Till then, be more confident and stay motivated. Jai Hind. Hello and welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I am Anuradha and I am back with some topic wise answer keys and solutions that I'm going to discuss for you from the CDS to 2020 English paper. The topic that we are going to look into in this session is ordering of words. So we are going to look into the questions and I'm going to give you the answer keys and the explanations for the answer keys pertaining to this topic in your CDS to 2020 English paper. So let's begin, but first let me tell you that now if you want to prepare for your upcoming CDS exam, you can do so very easily at the comfort of your home by just logging on to our website sspcrackexams.com or by downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store. You then need to subscribe to our CDS course where you will get all the subjects with the full content lectures, PDF study materials, quizzes, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A, practice exercises, mock tests and much more. So hurry up and download our mobile app right now. So let's start first of all with the directions or instructions for this section and then we will proceed on to the questions and their solutions. Each of the following items in this section consists of a sentence, parts of which have been jumbled. These parts have been labeled as P, Q, R and S. Given below each sentence are 4 sequences, namely A, B, C and D. You are required to rearrange the jumbled parts of the sentence and mark your response accordingly. So quickly, by applying the tips and tricks that I have already taught to you in my lectures, my content lectures on ordering of words, we are going to apply the same formulas here while we are solving the questions, and let's see how quickly we can find out the correct answers for each of them. So let's start. So here you are with the first question. History of life, evolutionary biology is forms on earth the study of. So obviously you know what should be the beginning of the sentence here. It should be evolutionary biology is. So Q will be the beginning, and out of these 4 options only one option has Q with the beginning. So QSPR is your answer. Therefore your answer is option B. Easy, right? Quickly to the next one. Life is considered the origin of the history of universe, a unique event in. So let's take life is considered as our first beginning of the sentence, which is P, right? And there is only one option with P in the beginning, and that is option B, PSQR. So option B is your answer here. If you want, you can also check them out. Obviously, it is very necessary. PSQR, life is considered a unique event in the origin of the history of universe. Perfect sentence. Ready to go to the next one. Productive resources is how we manage and competitiveness critical to strategic growth. So we will beginning with how we manage. How we manage productive resources is critical to strategic growth and competitiveness. Perfect sentence, right? So we have to find Q with the beginning of the sequence. Here we are, only one option with the Q at the beginning, and that is option D. So quickly we will write our answer as option D here. Next one. In service firms, operation strategy from the corporate strategy is generally inseparable. So is generally inseparable from. So inseparable and from will be joined. So we have to find a combination where S and R will be there one after the other. Now S and R is there in option A, also in option B, not in option C or D. So we can cross these 2 options, eliminate these options. Now what will be the correct one? SRQP? Is generally inseparable. What do you think? Will is generally inseparable be the beginning of your sentence? It is not possible, right? So we can cross option A and we can be satisfied with option B. QPSR. Operation strategy in service firms is generally inseparable from the corporate strategy. So therefore your answer is option B here, right? Easy. Next one. Art Traveling, a recent survey has revealed that they are worried about their safety even as more and more Indians. Now, look at this option, the part R of the sentence, they. Who are they? This they basically are Indians, okay? So obviously, they will be coming later. This is obviously the reason, the part, okay? So what should be the beginning of the sentence? Even as more and more Indians are traveling, a recent survey has revealed that they are worried about their safety. Perfect. So what will be the sequence? S, P, Q, R. Let's find it out. It's there in option A only. Therefore, your answer is option A. Easy one, right? Next one. The imagination of children. Stories can exercise more than the stories because they tell. Now, a little bit complex, this one. So how we can, understand what to, connect with and what not to. What parts should get connected? What do you think? Because they tell more than the stories. This can be one because they tell the imagination of stories. This can also be one. But I would go with because they tell more than the stories. Okay, so S and R combination we can take. So let's see which one have the SR combination. Okay, this is the only one with the SR combination and QP. So let's try it out. QPSR. Stories can exercise the imagination of children because they tell more than the stories. Okay, that is good. Because they tell more than the stories, that is why stories can help to exercise or increase the imagination of children. This is a correct one, a meaningful sentence. So obviously your answer will be option C here. Next one. As a record of and sufferings of humans, the achievements, experiments, history is considered. Straightforward. Right on the bank, we will start with S. History is considered as a record of the achievements, experiments, and sufferings of humans. So we will start with S. There is only one option with S at the beginning, and that is option A. So this is your answer. You see how quickly we are solving, right? By using certain tips and tricks. So if you want to learn those tips and tricks, subscribe to the CDS course and follow my lectures on ordering of words, and you know it all. Okay, next one. Can be invented, it appears, has been invented, that, all that. Okay, out of these four parts, which one do you think will be the beginning of your sentence? It appears, right? Q will be at the beginning. It appears that all that can be invented has been invented already. So Q S P R will be your answer. So here you are, option A is your answer. Next one. During the last century, Indian social, political, and cultural life as a testimony of Indian cinema stands. So we will begin with S. Indian cinema stands as a testimony of SR. There is only one combination with the SR at the beginning, and that is option D. So straight on the bang, our answer is option D here. Next one. Of all searches for knowledge should be the beginning and exploration into truth and experiments of life. We will start with R here. An exploration into truth, and there is only one combination with R two combinations are there, A and C. Okay, so we have to cross out B and D here, and we will start with R here. An exploration into truth should be the beginning, so RQ should be the beginning of all searches for knowledge and experiments of life. So RQPS, here it should be your answer, option A. Okay, you see how quickly we have solved all the 10 questions from ordering of word section in CDS2 2020 exam. You see how fast we have done that. Time is a great thing in any of your competitive exams. So if you want to save time, you need to subscribe to the CDS course, just as I have already told you, and watch my lectures on the ordering of words as well as for ordering of sentences, because these two are the most time takers in your CDS exam. So hurry up, download our mobile app and subscribe to the CDS course right now. Also, don't forget to stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams, because we tutors are coming up with all the CDS 2 2020 paper analyses and also the answer keys and solutions for all papers. Jai Hind. Hello and welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I am Anuradha and I am back with some more questions from your CDS 2 2020 English paper pertaining to the topic of parts of speech, right? So here I am going to discuss the questions from parts of speech, and I am going to give you the answer keys and the explanations for the questions of parts of speech. So if you want to now study for your upcoming CDS exam, you can do so at the comfort of your home by logging on to our website ssbcrackexams.com, or by simply downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store and subscribing to the CDS course. In our CDS course, we have covered all the subjects with full content lectures, PDF study materials, quizzes, mock tests, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A, practice exercises, and much more. So hurry up and download our mobile app and subscribe to the CDS course right now. So let's first of all start with the directions that we have for this particular section. Let's read the directions first, and then we will go on and solve the questions for this section together. Each of the following sentences has a word or phrase underlined. Read the sentences carefully and find which part of speech the underlined word is. Indicate your response on the answer sheet accordingly. So we have read the instructions. You need to first read the sentence, and then you need to concentrate on the word that is underlined in the sentence and find out which part of speech it is belonging to. So let's start with the first question that we have, and the first sentence is, all the pilgrims rested for a while under the banyan tree. Under is underlined. So the word under is basically a preposition. It is a preposition of place because it shows what position is something or someone is. For example, the pilgrims are all resting under the banyan tree. Okay, it shows their position. So preposition is your answer. Okay, so your answer is option C here. Next question. The wonderful statue of the leader welcomes all people to city. Statue is underlined. So what are the options? Let's read. Object, adjective, noun phrase, noun. Statue is basically only a noun, right? It is a noun. So therefore your answer is option D. It is not an object, it is a noun. Okay. The next one is this is his pen. Now I am sure that many of you have been quite confused with this question because you don't know what his is. I mean, you know that it is a pronoun, and many of you have already marked your answer as option A because it is written possessive pronoun. Well, let me be very clear to you. Those of you who have already gone through my lecture on the pronouns, where I have given you a table, personal pronouns, possessive adjectives, and so on, you must have gone through the table, and those of you who have already gone through the table have, I hope, marked the answer correctly. It is not possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, and so on. But this his will be at the end of the sentence. Yours will be at the end of the sentence. Mine will be at the end of the sentence. So whenever pronouns like mine, yours, his, hers, etc. are used at the end of the sentence, it is a possessive pronoun. On the other hand, if a pronoun is used to define or modify another noun, like pen here, it is used as a possessive adjective. Therefore, it is not a possessive pronoun, and your answer is option B here, not option A. Okay. Next question is, when people found that the jewel was in records of Rahim, they gave it to him. It is underlined. Now, is it a pronoun? Is it a nominative? Is it a noun? Or is it an adverb? It's a simple pronoun here. So, therefore, your answer is option A. Next question. It is 11 o'clock now and all of us should retire to bed. It is underlined. Personal pronoun, relative pronoun, impersonal pronoun, verb. It is basically an impersonal pronoun. Personal pronoun refers to persons. It doesn't refer to a person. Therefore, it is an impersonal pronoun. And your answer here is option C. Next one. The flower is very beautiful. This is a very easy question. Beautiful is an adjective. Very is modifying adjective. So basically this is an adverb here. Okay. So your answer is option B. The next question is, this boy is stronger than Ramesh. Okay. So this is basically an adjective here. Why? Because this is modifying the noun boy. This boy. Okay. So this is an adjective here. Therefore, your answer is option B. Next one. I hurt myself. This was easy, I guess. So, I hope that you have, marked the answer correctly. Myself is a pronoun. It is both reflexive and emphatic pronoun. So, therefore, your answer is option B here. Next, the ants fought the wasps. Now, this question I am sure that many of you are very confused about, because the word fight or fought is the past form of fight, obviously, is both a transitive word and an intransitive verb. It's both transitive and intransitive. Okay, it's not a demonstrative verb or an adjective. It's both transitive verb and an intransitive verb. So you must be confused about what option to choose, right? But I hope that is why I have read the directions for you. I hope that you remember the directions. It is said that you first need to read the sentence and then read the underlined word and then identify which part of speech it belongs to, right? So you need to identify the word and its part of speech in relation to the sentence that it is used. Okay, in relation to the sentence that it is being used here. Intransitive verbs do not need objects, okay, to complete or to make the sentence meaningful. Transitive verbs need an object, right? And the object here is the wasps. So obviously, in relation to this sentence, the verb fought is not used as an intransitive verb here. It is used as a transitive verb. That is why your answer is option B. I am sure that many of you were confused about intransitive and transitive verb, because both of them are correct. But in relation to this sentence here, the question which has been given here, it should be transitive verb. Therefore, your answer will be option B. Okay. The next question, I can hardly believe it. So this is again easy. I can hardly believe it. Believe is a verb here, and hardly is modifying or defining the verb. So this is obviously an adverb. Hardly is therefore an adverb, and your answer therefore will be option C. So I hope that you have got all the answer keys as well as the explanations for this section of parts of speech in your CDS to 2020 English paper. So I hope that this has been quite a good exam for you. If you want to prepare for your upcoming CDS exam and need to give your best, then please subscribe to our CDS course by downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store, and stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams for the different paper analysis as well as the answer keys and solution discussions by different tutors for your CDS to 2020 exam. Till then, be confident and stay motivated. Jai Hind. Hello everybody, welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I am Anuradha and I am back with the CTS to 2020 questions from the section of the spelling in your English paper. Right, so in this session, I am going to solve the questions for you, and I'm going to give you the answer keys and explanations from the questions that came from the spelling topic in your CDS to 2020 English exam. Right, so before I proceed to any longer, I want to tell you this, that now you can also prepare for your upcoming CDS exam, and you can do that very easily at the comfort of your home by just logging on to our website ssbcrackexams.com, or simply by downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store. You can do that, and then you can subscribe to our CDS course where we have covered all the subjects pertaining to CDS exam with full content lectures, PDF study materials, quizzes, sample practice Q&A, practice exercises, previous year's Q&As, mock tests, and much more. That will really help you in your preparation and also in your performance when you will take the CDS exam in your upcoming attempts. So please hurry up and download the mobile app right now. So let's start first of all with the directions that we have for this topic here. Let's read the directions carefully and then we will proceed on to the questions. In this section, a word is spelled in 4 different ways. Identify the one which is correct. Choose the correct response A, B, C or D and indicate on the answer sheet accordingly. So 4 words have been given and 3 of them are incorrect and 1 is correctly spelled. So you have to mark the word which is correctly spelled, right? And then you have to mark your answer. So let's begin with the questions pertaining to the spelling. Which one of the following alternatives has the correct spelling? C. Now the word mountainous have been spelled in 4 different ways. You have to find out the correct spelling of mountainous. The correct spelling of mountainous is option D, right? So therefore your answer will be option D. Okay. The next question. Which one of the following alternatives has the correct spelling? Etiquette. And there are 4 differently ways etiquette has been spelled. One is correctly spelled and you have to find out that, and that is your option A. So your answer is option A, etiquette. Next one. Which one of the following alternatives has the correct spelling? And the word is curriculum. The correct spelling of curriculum is in option D, right? So therefore your answer is option D here. Next one. Again you have to find out the correct alternative which has the correct spelling of the word magnificent. And as you know, the word magnificent is correctly spelled in option A, right? So here your answer is option A for this question. Next is for the word felicitation. And felicitation is correctly spelled in option B. Your answer therefore is option B. Next one. Which one of the following alternatives has the correct spelling? And the word is 12th. The correct spelling of the word 12th is in option B. So your answer is option B here. Next question. Which one of the following alternatives has the correct spelling? And the word is snobbery. Okay, the word is snobbery. And it is in option A that the word snobbery has been correctly spelled. Thus your answer is option A here. The next question is for the word neurosis. Okay, neurosis. and it is correctly spelled in option C. So your answer is option C for this question. Next question is for you to find out the correct spelling of the word diphtheria. Okay, correct spelling of the word diphtheria, and the word diphtheria has been correctly spelled in option C. So many of you has marked option B as your correct answer, but that is a mistake. I must tell you, the actual spelling will be DIPH. It is diphtheria. We said diphtheria, but that is not the correct way to pronounce the word. It is diphtheria. So there's an H after P, right? So option C therefore is your answer, not option B. The next one is meager, and it is a very easy word. So I hope that you have by now identified the correct spelling of the word meager, and that is in option A. So your answer is option A. So I hope that you have now got all the answer keys for the spelling section in your CDS2 2020 English paper. For the other topics, you need to keep on going through my lectures. For all the CDS2 2020 topics and their answer keys and explanations, don't forget to also go through the CDS2 2020 English paper analysis. There are also other subject, other paper analysis given by the tutors, so please go through them as well. And there are also the answer keys of different papers that the tutors are coming up with. So please go through those answer keys to know that how many questions you have correctly answered. Please stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams for more such important sessions and informative sessions for you. Till then, download our mobile app from the Google Play Store and subscribe to our CDS course. Stay motivated and be confident. Jai Hind.